At the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain the administration of security password policy and service Allowlist settings control using the Sumo Logic interface. The security page makes it easy to manage security policies in one place. From here, you can manage the password policy, service Allowlist settings, access keys, policies, and SAML. Let's start with the first tab, Password Policy. Sumo Logic allows you to define organization-wide password policies for users. This includes the ability to make passwords expire after a period of time. For example, 90 days can be selected. Next, you can control the password reuse policy, such as 10 changes means you cannot reuse any of the past 10 passwords. The 3 fields under Users Logged Out After can be configured through the drop-downs. For example, you can set it so that after 10 failed attempts within 10 minutes, you'll be locked out for 30 minutes, or you can contact your administrator to request access sooner. Sumo Logic offers two-step verification, also known as two-factor authentication, as an optional feature for customers to enhance security and secure sensitive data stored in Sumo Logic. When two-step verification is configured, the user is prompted for an additional security code after authenticating with their username and password. The user obtains the additional security code from a configured device. It's important to know that two-step verification is not applied when using SAML single sign-on for authentication. The last field, Remember Browser, allows you to elect to have your browser remember your two-step verification state for 30 days. If Disabled is selected, then users will be required to enter a verification code on every login. The next tab over is Service Allowlist Settings. It allows you to grant access to specific IP addresses and/or use classless inter-domain routing, also known as CIDR notations, for your logins, APIs, and dashboard access. Once the Enable Login API Allowlist feature is enabled, the IP address or CIDR of each user in an account must be added to the Allowlist in order to log into Sumo Logic user interface or make any requests via the Sumo Logic APIs. Here, you may enter a description to document the intent. If you enable Dashboard Allowlist, then you can specify the IP addresses or CIDRs as you wish. This way, they can see the dashboard without logging in, but the dashboard remains private to your Allowlist. The public cannot see it. Allowlist settings take effect after users have logged out of their Sumo Logic accounts. If a user is logged in when you make the Allowlist setting, they will stay logged in. Any IP or CIDR addresses must be associated with your company in order to add them to the Allowlist. Wildcards are not supported, so don't use them to specify an IP or CIDR address range. We hope this video helps you administer security password policy and service Allowlist settings. Thank you for joining.